están viendo WEHO Sports.
You are watching WEHO Sports.
I am watching WEHO Sports.
Mr. Hongo Chata 2014. WEHO Sports. WEHO Sports.
It's all around sports report round. Sports report round. Sports report round. Sports report round. Sports report. Baseball, basketball, volleyball too. Indoor, outdoor games for you. No matter if you're tall or short, it's all around. Sports report round. Sports report round. Sports report round. Sports report round. Sports report, yeah.
Good evening and welcome to WEHO Sports. My name is Raul Alonso and I'm your host. Today we got a very special show for you. As you see, there's a trophy almost in front of my face. We're going to move it in a minute, but we have the champions from last year at the NA.
For Naga.
For Naga, correct. I was going to say all the letters, but it's a lot of A's
too many
in
letters,
there.
There's too many A's,
There's too many A's and stuff in there. But welcome, guys. Welcome to WEHO
Thank you.
Sports.
Thank you
Yes,
for
thank
having
you for
us.
having us.
Congratulations, almost a year later.
It is. It's the 1 year anniversary, and we are excited to go back and defend our title.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
So when you guys are leaving next week, right?
We are. We're heading to Columbus, Ohio, and each year the World Series is actually in a new city. So we thankfully get to go try a new city out. We're going to Columbus, Ohio, and each year they vote on the new one. So next year we may be going back to Texas, but which will be in Austin. But right now, yes, we're focused on Ohio and are excited to get there. We all leave out Monday. The competition begins on Tuesday, and right into round robin play.
Nice. We're having a little difficulties in having this big trophy.
It's
It's
too
a
big.
very heavy trophy.
Should we put it here?
Yeah, we can put
Let's
it
move
down
her.
there. Much
That's a good
better,
idea.
I think.
Here,
'Cause
this will be a lot
I don't wanna
lighter.
break it. There you go. We can get rid of the ball. So I can keep this ball right here.
Yes.
But that is fantastic, guys. So tell me a little bit about yourself first.
Well, I actually started playing softball in Nashville, Tennessee, through Naga's Nashville division, and got a job out here, moved out to LA, and started hanging out in WEHO and heard about there's another division here, Glassa, and that's how I got into it. And I started jumping around sports, doing swimming with the WH2O, and also playing WEHO dodgeball. But by far, softball takes me far and wide and is the most exciting so far.
That's fantastic. And you?
my name's Richard, and I'm originally from Dallas, Texas. And I started playing softball in the Naga leagues in Dallas in the Pegasus Slow Pitch Softball Association. And I moved to Los Angeles with my fiance, and we were looking for a softball team to join because softball is such a big part of our lives in Dallas. And so one of our friends in Dallas, he hooked us up with the WEHO Swingers, and I was able to try out for the team, got on the team, and
Barely. Yeah.
barely. Yes. And 3 years later, we're returning champs,
Yes.
going to see what we can do this year. It's going to be a good competition.
Fantastic. Swingers, name, from
Yes.
where? Whose
WEHO
idea?
Swingers, West
Whose
Hollywood
idea?
Swingers.
Because when you hear it, it's open to all kinds of things,
Of
right?
course, of course. I always tell people, it's so we can, because we swing for the fences, but people can interpret it many ways, and that's fun.
Yeah, because I swung across the border of the fence, so it would have been the same thing, right? Go ahead.
I don't know exactly who named our team, but our team has been in existence for 12 years. We have two teams. We have a big brother team and a little brother team. That's how I call it, a C division and a D division. The D division's been in existence for 12 years. C division, which is what we're on now, has been in existence for 11 years. So it's a long history of being a part of the Glossa League.
Now, how hard have you guys been practicing to get to this level? Because I know while you guys play, you guys mix the players around and you don't play
yeah.
with all the strong players so you can get acquainted to each other. So how does that work after now you got to put a strong team together to go for this, and now you got strange people that have never been with your team playing. How is that feel for you guys?
Well, we definitely did work a lot on a cohesive unit to add. Most of our team was actually, we didn't have any pickup players last year, so that was awesome. Like, which rarely happens. Our entire team got to go, and I think it's also what really benefited us in the end to have a strong showing out there. But we definitely practice a ton, I feel like.
Yeah, we practice pretty much every week. We were practicing every Saturday. We play games. Our league games are on Sundays. We try to hit the batting cages during the week. So we've been putting in a lot of work, particularly since our team moved up from the lower division to the C division. We knew the competition was going to be stronger, it was going to be harder, more intense. And so we've put in a lot of work to really raise ourselves to that level. But then going back to what you're talking about with team chemistry, when we were looking at who we were going to pick up as extra players to go to the World Series, we definitely looked at not only who could benefit us on the field, but who could mesh in well with our team. And some of our players that we picked up ended up being players who we already knew. We already knew that they got along with us, they were already friends with us, or some of them were partners of some of the people on our team. So our team chemistry is pretty good.
Sweet,
pretty
nice.
solid.
You guys having a fundraiser this weekend?
We are. We're having a fundraiser. It's online. You can visit at WEHOSwingers.com, and there's general donations, $1, 50 cents, whatever you want to add. We are glad to take it and help offset the cost to get us to Ohio.
Nice. So tell us, where can people donate, or how could they go about?
You just check out.
Yeah, the easiest way is just to go to our website, WEHOSwingers.com, and when you go there, right on the home page is a button that you can click where you can donate to our online fundraiser. And as Nick was saying, any amount is accepted and appreciated. The money has helped us pay for renting practice fields. It's going to help us pay for our rental cars in Columbus, help offset some of the other travel costs associated with being in a week-long tournament in a completely different state. So it's really, we really appreciate any help that we can get. So WEHOSwingers.com.
So, how fun it is to travel from city to city and meet new people and know that you're not the only one that's out here gay going through all this drama out here. How good is that?
I think it's huge.
It's awesome. We travel many tournaments throughout the year and, represent West Hollywood and show the WeHo Swingers in every tournament we go to. And, we met so many different characters and types of people, and especially, kids in high school that, they're like, oh, there's an outlet for them once they get out, even if they're in the closet, they're like, there's sports for them to do, and that's what, that's awesome aspect of it.
Any appearance in the Gay Olympics, any of you?
I haven't made any appearances in the Gay Olympics, but you have.
I actually did. I went to the Gay Games. I swam, and I had an amazing time. It was in Ohio as well. It was in Cleveland. It was awesome. It was just
recently.
Yeah, it was last year at the same time. It'll be in 2018. It'll be in Paris. So I hope I get to go to Paris. It's awesome. Like, if you get the chance, anyone should definitely check it out. Like, it's just, there was messages from Obama. There was senators. Like, it's just like this whole community coming together for the GLBT community was like awesome to see it, and it was just great to be part of.
Fantastic. I love that. You guys send me some pictures. I'm going to play it, and we can talk over them, and you can tell me what's happening with them.
All right. fun.
I hope
Okay,
it's-
so my director, whenever he wants to take it over, thank you.
My name is Ken Todd. I'm Lisa Van der Pump's husband, the
how
person
fun.
that carries Jiggy, and I give a good shout out to WEHO Sports.
Lisa Vanderpump, she likes our league. She likes our team.
Well, I'm talking to them, and they're supposed to make an appearance on
Are you?
WeHo Sports.
That's
Oh.
wonderful.
That day that we were at Dodger Stadium, it was gay night,
Oh,
and she got to throw that first pitch.
Oh,
So,
Oh, I
it-
actually checked it out. It was an awesome night. Yeah, and they gave us really cool shirts, like with the LA Dodgers logo with the rainbow between. Did you get one of those shirts?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was down there interviewing the players and interviewing
Oh.
and asking the players. And
Well, I should have been down there with you to.
I
send
know.
more.
but this is the soccer team. Apparently, I guess I went to the soccer team instead of your team. Here we go.
Here we
Those
go.
are. Let me stop that because those are your rigs.
Those
Well-
Those are your rigs.
no. We got individually. We each got these medals.
Can you, director? Can you zoom on the medals right there for me, Axel?
Individually, we each got these medals to represent our individual achievements in this team sport. But we had talked about how cool would it be to also get a ring, and so Nick was doing research into there. We thought we
Go
could
to
maybe
the
get that one.
medals again, please. Get a close up.
This is a great token, and we never really get to wear them. That's why we wanted to wear them out today.
But they look fantastic, though.
Yeah, they're
You know,
wonderful.
Ding.
I mean, to win first place of how many teams?
It was 64 teams out of North America, and which is crazy because
Yeah.
it's like when you actually think of the number, that's huge. And
each one is representing their city, so they had to fight hard to get there. I mean, it was a dream. I mean, every player,
So-
every team is hoping they can do that. So for us to be able to accomplish it was.
so back to the
spectacular.
rings. Those are the rings that were designed for the winners, and they were very pricey, so we didn't actually get them. But maybe one day we're gonna get them.
But what about this?
That's
You
the,
had-
that's the night we won. That's the
At the
trophy.
closing
Everybody
ceremony, trophy
celebrated.
presentation.
That's, you didn't even Photoshop that, but yeah, that's.
This is our
I don't
current
need
team
to. You
now.
were good looking, man.
This is our current team at the Long Beach tournament. We got 5th place in this year, our best showing in a C division.
But you went
tournament.
up a division.
We
which
went up
was
a
more
division.
to
5th
be
place was
expected,
great. Yeah,
you know?
it was wonderful.
Look at that
But-
swing.
Yeah. I mean, I love these
Oh, that's me
pictures.
and my partner Reggie hugging after we won.
That's fantastic, though, that you could have your partner to be there and enjoy it with you.
Well,
How
and
amazing is that?
last year the championship was in Dallas, and so during this championship game, where you're seeing these photos here, my family was there to cheer us on. That was just showing J-Mac. His family was there to cheer us on. So it was really cool to feel like we were the home team because we had a lot of fans supporting us, as well as a lot of other Los Angeles teams there who didn't make it to the finals, who were in the stands cheering us on. It was an amazing
And
experience.
since we were playing in Dallas, the actual second place team we were playing was Austin, so it was another Texas team.
Oh,
So they
yeah.
had a huge crowd.
Of course.
So it was like Texas versus WeHo, and with thankfully we had some. Since they're like he said, they're from Dallas, so that kind of got us some fans over there.
But I mean, come on, be honest. Who doesn't hate WeHo?
You know what it
every
is?
single sports out there hates WeHo. We know it by heart.
Well, you know
We're
what's
the
inter-
hated team.
What's interesting is a lot of people would be like, "Where's WeHo? What is that?" Because a lot of people don't know what it stands
Right.
for. So we're always like, it's West Hollywood. They're like, oh, and then they love it. They're like, oh, I've been wanting to come out there. They hear about the community and the city and the great things, and they want to check it out. So, but
But yeah, they wanted to
But-
come out here, but they don't want us to kick their butt.
But that is one thing. We really do try as a team because we're representing West Hollywood. We're representing the the Glossa Softball League. So we really try to be friendly. We try to talk to the other teams, hear their stories, and that's one of the best parts about the Naga Softball League and Glossa is that you really do become friends with the people that you play with and against. That's us right after we won. We're holding up number 1 because we just won the championship. That was during one of our regular season wins there.
yes, that was. What was that? That's Seattle. We won the Seattle tournament.
Yeah, we're known as a tournament team. That we like to play a lot of games back to back. We always believe that we're going to win, or that we're going to have success and that we can compete. And we definitely support each other on all through.
Oh,
That was
there
the
we
secret to our
are.
success. Is going to Sonic.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it was super exciting, like I said, to represent Glassa, and we were only since existence when it was created.
Since Gloss was formed, we've had only 10 teams win a national championship. 10 different teams, but of those 10 teams, only 2 have been D division teams, and we were the second one last year. So that's been a pretty cool experience to have.
So that's really good that you guys are basically. Let's see. A couple years ago, somebody else won from Glassa,
Yes.
but it was a higher division.
So we were the first.
believe.
Yeah, it was the first win in I
Right.
think 4 years.
I
for
think
LA.
in 4 years.
Yes. So we definitely brought the championship back to LA and West Hollywood. So that was always cool.
It was needed. It's always needed. When you go and represent, people do not understand that when you're an athlete and you go, no matter if there's 3 teams from West Hollywood, 4 or 5 teams from West
Yeah.
Hollywood, you're still representing West Hollywood.
Exactly.
And that your heart and everything, you live in the field. That is a sports thing. It's not, oh, I'm gay, I just came to look pretty. No, that's
No.
not how it works.
No, not at
Not
that.
to ring a trophy like this.
Exactly.
folks.
Not at this
You know?
level. Not to win home a trophy. We call it winning home hardware. You always want to go to a tournament and get hardware, and so you can represent your city and the athletes that play in your league. And I misspoke earlier. Los Angeles, Glossa, we've had 26 teams win the national championship through the softball league. By far the most of any city that participates. So
I think Boston's in second with 8 wins.
with 8, yeah.
So we were.
Yeah, it's a deep
Winning
tradition
there.
of winning for the Los Angeles
So
area.
who's your biggest rival? Because I know when I play soccer, San Francisco was the one to kill.
Yeah.
San Francisco and San Diego, we could just see him eye to eye. And I don't know what it was, but I know with you guys, it's probably Seattle, somebody else farther.
There's, it depends on what if you're at a tournament for another city. I think and it's their city. I think they instantly become the rivals because like they have the home team advantage. They have,
Yeah, that's true.
they know the fields. It's, the talent. It's just like all these advantages to help them win. But I don't. I think that what's interesting is that when we go to the World Series, like all the LA teams were battling on our turf, but then when we go to the World Series, we are representative at Glassa and cheer on everyone, and
Yeah.
LA, we have just like little cheers, and so it's definitely there's a lot of camaraderie, and it's cool.
So tell us again where your fundraiser is going to be.
What is it?
Where your
Our fundraiser. Well, we're only doing an online fundraiser right now, so
Okay.
people can go to WEHOSwingers.com, and there's a button there they can click on to donate to our championship adventures.
There's other social media links. You can follow us on Twitter at WeHo Swingers, and also find us on Facebook, and those as well has the links to donate.
To donate. I mean, I'm impressed. AIDS Health Foundation as a sponsor?
Yeah.
Come on.
That was through one of our pickup players who was an original swinger back in the day, but Alex really helped us with that to see if they could help us out and support us. And through their wonderful generosity, they said yes, and so it's been fabulous. It's feeling that support from the community, I think, is wonderful. It really helps us also want to try just that much harder to represent West Hollywood and represent Los Angeles.
But yeah, I was impressed that an HIV organization would sponsor, because when you go to these tournaments, they really don't look at your status.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to the gay games, they don't, because you got HIV, you can't play.
Mm-hmm.
That's all out of the question. When you play any sports in here,
No, it's
that
definitely-
same thing, right?
Yeah, it's open for everyone. I mean, it's it's a community of all kinds, and
Yeah, it doesn't matter your status. I mean, because anyone can play. But I will say this: the World Series, some of the money that is raised through the whole week of the tournament, some of that money does go to different charities, including AIDS charities. So I think that was another reason why they were supportive of us going on this journey.
That's fantastic. How many teams are you guys expecting?
Total, gosh.
And your division?
In our division,
We will be playing 60 teams.
I think so.
Yes. We're Glass as a whole, I don't know if we've mentioned this already, but we're sending 12 teams throughout 4 divisions.
Yeah.
There's a Masters division, A, B, C, and D. It has 3 teams each, but the C division, which we're involved in, has 4.
So you might get to play in the finals against one of our own.
Yes.
That would be pretty sad.
That,
But it to be pretty great at the same time.
Honestly, it would be great because we would know a team from Glassa is going to win first place,
Right.
and then also win second place. And we know a lot of people on the other C team, so we think it would be fun to play against. And my fiance, my partner Reggie, his team, the LA Fury, is competing, and I think it would be wonderful to play against them in the championship and to beat them, of course.
There's definitely a pro and con to it. Like, you never want to play another LA team because it's like,
And definitely don't want to play them early.
But in the end,
And especially if you get to play your lover, what's going to happen?
Oh,
Bam! Yeah. Who's gonna what?
It's a friendly rivalry, but we would both be going for it. We would not show each other mercy on the field at all. Because we both want to win, But that's how I met my partner, is through softball in Dallas. That's how we met, and so it'd be fun to have that as an extension of our relationship, to have that happen.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So let's get a little bit off the subject here, and let's talk about Caitlyn Jenner and her transition. What's your opinion about it? Because he had the world's record. He was the strongest man. And all of a sudden, it's all the way the other way around. And the Olympics have decided that they're gonna let him keep his title, and they're just gonna change the name.
I think that's great. I mean, they shouldn't. He earned it. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
If he ran that course on high heels or not, he still deserved that medal. I think that, especially in our league, we have we have straight guys, we have gay guys, we have lesbians, there's straight girls, we have transgendered individuals, and they're all deserving of. They're putting in the hard work to compete and win that medal. That they deserve it, regardless of what sex they're identifying as.
So what would you do if she comes knocking at your door and say, "I want to be a part of the swingers"? What would you all do?
I think it'd be great. I have friends who are transgendered. I played with people who are transgendered. All I care about is, can you play, and are you a nice person? Because team chemistry, once again, is very important. So we would be very welcoming. The league would be very welcoming. I think all of Naga would be.
Yeah.
I think we all expecting for him to sooner or later appear in one of the gay sports team. I feel it within my heart that she's going to either come to dodgeball, which will be more, less paparazzi and stuff, even though you're at the heart of West Hollywood. Because we have had some great players out here. Ronald Artez, Kobe Bryant's been out here. Different professional players come and play dodgeball.
Check it out.
So,
Well, this is our chance to invite her. I would say,
Caitlyn, hit me up.
Please come.
We'd love to have you on our team.
That'd be fantastic.
On Twitter at WEHO Swingers, hit us up. We would love to even just come to batting practice, check it out, take a few swings, and
Yeah.
now, how do you guys deal with the haters on Twitter? Because I'm sure some haters have been tweeting you because you got all the hardware, so I know they want it back. So I know they're hating. Come on, we all know that people hate.
it's just don't get bitter, get better, and that's you have the trophy to back it up.
Way to look at it.
And my philosophy is I kill people with kindness. I mean, I don't listen to it. It doesn't bother me. I think people are always going to talk. But I don't think really feel like we're like we have a lot of fans in the league. We have some people that, maybe wish that they could be a part of a team because we are just known for we've won a lot of tournaments. excellence. And some people are like, wow, how do they sustain that excellence? Or,
and I know sportsmanship is very big on these tournaments. I'm just being an ass. Because
no, it's not. I mean,
because I used to do that in soccer. I played goalie, and I used to get on people's skin. That was my way of getting on people's skin and get them out of their game. But I know not everybody works that way, though.
Yeah.
There's definitely people teams or individual players that walk up, and you're like, you look the other way. You're like, I don't want to play them because they're just like they have a bad attitude, and it's like it's nothing. It's just like
Especially teams from Europe, right? There seems to be a little bit more scared from Europe.
Oh, well, you've met Europeans, but you talked about good experiences.
I had a good experience when I went to the gay games. There was all countries there, which that was another part. There was issues with where the gay communities are being targeted and even attacked and killed, and like those countries were there. Like they were there, they were out, they were happy. And that was amazing to see. It was awesome. Like, you saw so many different cultures. It's like, everyone thinks we're so different, but we're not. It's like, you're born in a different country, but it's like you have the same love for a certain sport, and, you speak a different language, but the sport's still the same, and that's cool to get together and come together with that.
How much more of those events do we need to have in order for people to get us? That we are no different than them?
That's a really good question.
No, I love that question. I think that things like this need to happen. There needs to be more. Unfortunate with the Michael Sam situation where he got first player to be drafted. Then he unfortunately didn't. I think he started, but he didn't actually play a regular season game. But now he's playing in
now he's playing. He just played in the
Canadian League, and so that's awesome. And I think once it, once it becomes more normalized, that people are seeing it's like, oh, they're NBA players, they're soccer player, professionals.
Because I see it in soccer with Robbie Rogers.
Yes.
He hasn't had those kind of outbursts from people and fans. So,
and I hope people can take inspiration from that, But I also hope that people can really take inspiration from, seeing your friends and family who are in the LGBT community, but seeing them, being athletic, playing their hearts out, really committing to a team sport for a common goal. I think that's really important for people to see, and I think sometimes that's even more important than just certain individuals here and there, because
we got 20 seconds. Tell us again the website where they can go and donate money.
WEHOswingers.com. You can check us out on the website, WEHOswingers.com, or on Twitter or Facebook, and they will link you there. But yes, www.WEHOswingers.com.
See you next week, same time, same channel, different people. Hasta la vista.